Hello everyone and welcome back to Teacup Tarot, and in today's video we are looking at messages from your angels and your spirit guides, and this time we have a pile 4 as well because you guys have requested in my previous readings that I include a pile 4 when it comes to spirit guide messages. So if you are called to receive more than one pile or listen to more than one pile, please make sure you do that because there's no right way to do things, alright? And especially when it comes to spirit guide messages, if you're called towards something, then that is something you should do, okay? As usual, you have your piles in front of you. Please take your time and then we shall start with the very first pile, which is pile 1. And if you have chosen the very first pile, these are your messages from your spirit guides. Alright, so we shall start with the very first one. And the kind of impression I get is your spirit guides, especially in your life, are very, very active. And sometimes they sort of act behind the scenes to make certain things happen for you. This also involves getting you out of certain situations. Like sometimes you may feel like, okay, you're heading in a direction, everything is going well, but something goes wrong, or it's almost like you moved out of that situation. Please understand that your spirit guides, your angels, the divine beings, they have your well-being in mind, all right? And sometimes when you're taken out of a situation, it's for your highest good. See, what happens is we don't know the conversations that take place inside some rooms, because we are not present there physically. But for your spirit guides, they can be present in multiple places at once. So they have heard conversations and they have a greater understanding of certain people who don't belong into your life and certain situations you don't belong into. So whenever you feel like you're taking away from a situation, or some changes are happening for you, some detours are happening in your life, trust that your spirit guides are behind them and their only intention for you is to live a very good life, to live a life that is for your own highest well-being, and they sort of act on your behalf when it comes to certain situations. So the next thing for you guys is the wise one. So you are being encouraged by your spirit guides to sort of look very deeply when it comes to your present situation. Sometimes for you guys, you may not agree with certain things, or the way certain situations are sort of shaping up in your life. But remember, there are certain lessons that you're being, called towards learning. And especially another thing I have to remind you is of your ancestors. And I just heard ravens in the background as well. And this really speaks to me about calling your attention towards certain issues, calling your attention towards certain situations in which you have to grow. The reason why you are undergoing certain situations is you have to learn. I think you are people who have a lot of lessons to learn. The reason for that is you are sort of becoming a wise person, because your journey is such that the lessons you go through today, you will be called towards becoming a wise one. So maybe later on in life you will become a person who will give advice to a lot of people, to a lot of youngsters, to people in your community, or people in your own spiritual circle is what I'm getting here. So you are destined to become a wise one, a being who has a very clear idea, or who has a very clear idea about situations. So you have to gain certain clarity in order to guide a lot of people towards those situations into the future, okay? Your spirit guides are very, very strong in your life, and they are here to help you learn a lot of lessons is what I'm getting. The next message for you is Teacher Awakens, like we were talking about in your previous card. So there are some lessons you need to learn because you are going to be a part of a group of teachers, especially given the current situation as we are entering into the Aquarian age. Certain group of people are going to be very important in order to raise the vibration of the planet, and I believe you are one of those people. So any intuition that you get at this point of time, any inner calling that you have, anything that you need to share with the world, you should be sharing with the world, okay? So don't let anybody else, especially people who don't really understand you, stop you from doing anything. What I get is, for a couple of you, you may be called towards certain spiritual practices that may not agree with a lot of other people, but you need to keep going. You need to keep walking on a path that calls you, because you are going to be a teacher. See, there is always that first teacher teacher, the teacher who will then guide the rest of the people. And you are one of those teachers, and you have to understand your path is very unique. So don't let anything stop you. You have a very, very important part to play in the larger scheme of things. You have certain things that are going to be very important to share. So make sure you learn your own lessons properly so that tomorrow a teacher can be born out of you. Coming to the next one. So here you have the message of the star family. So you are clearly not alone. You are going to be a part of a group of very wise souls, and you are a part of the team that has been specially chosen by your spirit guides, by the universe, by the gods, or that energy that is greater than all of us. Okay, but you have support. Don't ever feel like you have to walk that journey alone. You have help around you. Okay, so whenever you feel like you need support, just give out this message to your spirit guides, to the angels, to the universe, that you need help, and to send across beings of light who will be able to help you in your own journey. So you're not alone. You are a group of people, very advanced souls in that, and you are a part of a star family. So I see you guys being a part of a soul tribe right now, or in the future you may meet the soul tribe, and you guys have a special role in the larger scheme of things, and that is what I see for you. The next one is take a moment. So you don't have to do this all together. There will be times where you feel like, okay, you're tired, you cannot do this. So at that point of time, learn to rest. We all need that. Even if you are a chosen one, you need help, and you need to stop at that point of time. So whenever you feel like you need to rest, please make sure you rest. You do not have to rush into things. You do not have to make all the decisions at one point of time. Okay, so make sure before taking important decisions or before going into important choices, you take that moment. You take that moment to pause, quieten your mind, and ask your spirit guides, is there any special advice at this moment that you're meant to receive? So make sure you receive as well. Of course, you may be people who are all about giving your family, giving to your friends, giving to the society at large, but people who give also need to receive. And what happens with you guys is, because you have such a special purpose, the people you'll receive from may be a part of your soul tribe, or this can be from your spirit guides, from the angels, or from the universe at large. Okay, but make sure when you feel like you need to receive and you've emptied your cup, take a moment to fill that cup. Okay, so before you act or move into a new direction, take some important decisions for your life, make sure you take that step back, take a pause, and just let yourself receive whatever it is that is meant to come at that point of time. All right. Now we also have a postcard from your spirit guides. Now we'll read that just for clarification. So the message for you is, dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws, and we view the creation of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from us. You tend to have specific standards for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So if you're expecting things to be perfect in your life, or things to be in a certain way, you have to understand that things won't happen that way, that there is never going to be such a thing as perfection, and you sort of need to learn to make peace with that. Okay, so forget your ideas of perfection and see through our eyes. Allow things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all of its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are, imperfect and human, complex and simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. loving you like crazy. So what I feel like, because I believe you guys are a more advanced soul than the rest of the people that you come across at this point of time, and what you're expecting is for certain people to meet your ideals, for certain people to meet your standards, but you may be disappointed if that doesn't happen. You know, for you guys to expect perfection from other people, or expect other people to meet your standards, is not going to happen, because you guys are different. Like, you're the chosen ones is what I'm getting here. So you need to accept people with all the flaws they have, because they are in their journey exactly where they need to be. You are at a more advanced level, and that sort of, you know, distinction between those two levels may be causing a lot of uncomfortableness for you in your life, but you just need to accept people for who they are, and don't expect perfection from other people. They are where they are in your journey, and so are you. For you, you need to quit this ideal life that you want to achieve and live every moment as it comes. Take every moment for what it is. Every moment is perfect in itself, and for you guys, even though you're higher souls, you need to take every moment as it comes. I really want to encourage you guys to spend time with natural elements, with trees, with flowers, you know, because I just feel like those are more of your vibration than people at this point of time in your lives. And I think that is something that you're coming into, but I just feel like you guys need to discover the treasure in very simple things, because I feel that is something that is going to make you happiest and is going to like keep you at peace, is what I'm getting here. What I want to leave you with is the lesson of enjoying every moment as it comes. A little sunshine is something you might enjoy, so enjoy the simple things in life. That is what I'm going to leave you with. I will see you in my next one. Till then, bye bye. Hello everyone, and if you have chosen pile 2, these are your messages from your spirit guide. So let us see what is it that they want to share with you today. So what your spirit guides are telling you, and what is interesting, is you have the white raven spirit. So you may be an individual who is slightly different from the people around you. You are very unique. The path you will walk on is very unique, and your destiny, I think, is brilliant, and it's so different from the people around you. I just feel like as a person as well, you may feel a certain amount of difference as compared to the people around you. You know, you may not be able to relate to certain situations like anybody else does, okay, especially when it comes to your spiritual life. But what you are asked to do is, you are asked to trust yourself. You are asked to embrace your uniqueness, okay, and don't sort of blend into other people, or don't try to make yourself fit into another person's expectation of you, because that is just not going to happen when it comes to you. All right, there is this certain unique magic to yourself, and you have to trust in that magic, and just trust that your spirit guides have your back, the universe has your back, and you will be guided towards taking steps that are right for your life. See, what is right for your life may not always be the right thing according to the people, but it will be right for you, and that is something that you really need to expect, okay? So please don't sort of try to blend in, because you're not going to be blending in, and that is something that is really coming to me very strongly. Alright, so the next one for you is Medicine Guardian. I just believe that your form of medicine, you know, the energy medicine for you is very unique. But for that to happen, I just believe you need to be a little bit open when it comes to your heart chakra, because working on your heart chakra is something that I really want to encourage you guys to do. And the easiest way to work with your heart chakra is to express repressed emotions. So if you want to have a good cry, have a good cry. If you want to express something to a specific individual, you should be able to do that, okay? But whatever lies heavy on your heart, that needs to come out, because only when these heavy things that are weighing you down will come out, the greater healing that is to come into your life will come out. Also, what I see for you guys is healing is necessary when it comes to your throat chakra. There is something that you're keeping bottled up within you. Only once that is out, you will be able to heal completely, and that is something that is really coming through for you. Because what I feel like, the energy is sort of stuck when it comes to your heart chakra and your throat chakra, okay? And the simplest ways is to express freely. Okay, so express whatever it is that is needed to be expressed freely, and that healing will sort of increase for you guys. Because what is happening for you is, you may be healers in your own capacity, but for you guys to own that power of healing, you need to be healed very first. So as you heal yourself, you're almost in the future healing other people, is the message that is coming through here very, very strongly. But you have to understand something here. Your guardian, the guardian that is around you, is one person who's really assisting you when it comes to your own healing. You are not alone. I just feel like there are some people out here who need to listen to this message. You are not alone. Even if you feel like there is nobody else helping you with your own special healing, that is not true. Your angels, your spirit guides are especially very, very strong. You're very protected, you're very loved, and you're very, very taken care of, is what I'm getting here. Okay, we'll take the next one. Awakening. I think this is such a brilliant message to get, because coming after the heart chakra, this talks about heart awakening. So there is a special magic that is going to awaken from your heart, okay? You are moving into such a beautiful dimension, one in which you understand your heart very well. It's almost like your heart is opening, your heart chakra wants to blossom, okay? It's almost like, you are being guided towards lot of beautiful things in your life. Especially I see your aura healing tremendously after a month or so, but I believe a little bit is necessary, but that is happening. So you have to help yourself in this process as well, okay? But I think a month from now, the energy around you is going to be so different. It's going to feel so light for you, and it's almost like, you're entering a beautiful phase in your life, okay? And I just see you guys being very happy. I just see you guys being more accepting towards love, and this divine love into your life is just amazing on another level, okay? So I just see this balance, a balance of giving as well as receiving. Whether it is with another person, whether this is when it comes to you and the universe, there will be a beautiful give and take. Right now, your job in your life is just to focus on yourself. Other people can wait for now. Just focus on yourself, focus on your well-being, because you are blooming and blossoming into a beautiful, beautiful being, okay? I just see this beautiful healing right around you, and with both of these cards, I think it's just very beautiful. It's a very beautiful reading I'm getting here. The next one is trust the timing. Trust the timing of your life, okay? So there's this beautiful wave coming into your life. That's this almost a beautiful blessing coming towards you. A blessing of healing, but a blessing of light. Your divine beings around you are almost surrounding you so beautifully. So even if you may not have people in your life who understand you, who can help you progress in your own way, but you have protection that is very strong around you. Protection by your spirit guides, but protection from the divine is what I'm getting here. Okay? But just receive this blessing at this point of time. Be open to receiving blessings is what is coming here very, very strongly. Dream talk. So I just believe your subconscious at this point of time is going to be very, very powerful, okay? And I just believe you may receive some messages via your dreams at this point of time, okay? It's like you learning to communicate with your soul. Your spirit world right now is very, very powerful in your life, and I really want to encourage you guys to be open to receiving messages from nature at this point of time. And little things speak to us, It just can be the movement of birds, coming in of new birds around you, especially ravens at this point of time, especially since you had the raven spirit. So if you spot a raven that is very different but very magnificent, you should know that it is nature speaking to you, okay? But you will receive a lot of symbols, a lot of messages from your spirit guides through nature is something that I'm really getting here. But again, your dream world, your subconscious world is going to be at a different level entirely. Oh, okay. Now this is so interesting. The message is like really repeating itself. I send you loving signs through nature. So your spirit guides are again affirming that you will be receiving signs through nature. Again, it can be through flowers, it can be through butterflies, but through nature. Okay. Now the way you connect with nature is very different. It can be different from the way I communicate. So you need to set out certain signs for yourself. Okay, if I see this, then this is my spirit guide. For me, it is always ravens and it is butterflies. So it can be different for you, but you will receive signs through nature is what I'm getting here. Now we have a letter from your spirit guides. That is something I'm going to be reading out. Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday? Moment to moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday. So many go chasing a magic, it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you pure joy, and every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy and being joy and knowing it, cultivating it and lighting it in your heart. So you can share it. You must know this, so when the time comes you will be fully free and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Exactly the message that we were getting here. Look within and be joyful even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. So for you guys, the happiness that you seek, you should be seeking it within you. Okay? Because you guys, your purpose is so unique. For this lifetime, I will tell you without a doubt, your life purpose is to love yourself fully, to accept yourself fully, and to live life in your own unique manner. Okay, learn to love yourself, learn to become your own best friend, and for a couple of you, learn to become your own life partner, your own soulmate. Because for you guys, the lesson is simple. You are your own soulmate. Okay, of course you can have a partner to share your life with, but your life experience is very unique to you, and the person you're going to be sharing it the most with is you yourself. So when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to fulfillment, when it comes to joy, you will only be getting it within yourself. And I really want to tell you, live every moment to the fullest. Embrace life in what it brings to you today. Look at everyday miracles and take every day as it comes. Do not make future plans, because your future is so unique to yourself. It just involves you becoming this magnificent being. So your life journey is going to be very unique, very beautiful. You are very blessed, and I feel blessed to bring you this reading today. Okay, so you guys are beautiful. I just want to leave you with that. And your spirit guides are very strong in your life, and you are loved, but you need to love yourself very beautifully and very strongly in this lifetime. I am going to leave you with that, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you have chosen pile 3, these are your messages from your spirit guide. So let us see what is it that they want to share with you today. Now, the very first message for you is of the canary spirit, and what's unique to you guys is the feather you had was the same feather as the color of the bird, and your message also sort of sings there. And trust me, I really tell you that this was not intentional. This talks about singing your own song. Okay, now the feather is also the feather of the bird in a way, So what the message here is, don't try to take somebody else's feather, because your feather is unique to you. So your own voice has to be very unique. Okay, you may have certain gifts that you need to share with the world that only you can. So don't try to be like anybody else, because that is something that should be banned for you guys, honestly. Okay, so for you guys, throughout your life, make sure you voice exactly what you feel And you should always be true to yourself, because if you do two of these things, you will always be on the right path. The feather you should have should always be your own feather. So don't ever get distracted by things. Don't let somebody else's voice get more powerful than your own voice. Okay, your level of success will be your level of success. You don't need to have the level of success that your boss does, or your colleague does, or your friend does, or your brother does. Okay, your journey is very unique. It's very different from million people on the globe, I have to tell you. So please, if there is only one thing that you take from this reading, this is something you should be taking, because it's just a very unique message in itself. I'm going to keep it with the bird, just so that you're reminded even after the reading is over. The next one is drop your shields. So I just feel like there could be people in your life who want you to be like somebody else, who expect you to be like somebody else, who expect you to achieve the kind of success somebody else does. And sometimes that can be just you, you know. So don't let that happen to you. So drop your shields. Drop your shields and come out as a being who is very authentic to their own life story. Okay, see, when do we need to carry a shield? When you have other people like really voicing their thoughts at you and you do not want to listen to it anymore. You are such a powerful being, your inner capacity is so tremendous, then you can face the world, you can face people in your life even without the shield. You do not need a shield to protect yourself anymore. This also comes to me as a message that asks you to drop any external barriers, to just bring down the walls that you've created around yourself. I just feel like you may be people who are very sensitive to criticism, or criticism really hurts your feelings, and that's okay. I understand that, because people can be hurtful at times, but I just feel like you should now reach a point where you're so powerful that you don't really get bothered by it anymore, because I just feel like that can be your life story in a way, being criticized, people having expectations from you, but you should just say no more. Okay, you should just say no more. You're very powerful beings. The golden children, you are the golden children. So you come with very rare gifts in this lifetime. I think the beautiful blessing that you have is you're very sensitive beings, sensitive to other people's emotions, and that is very beautiful in you, There is this beautiful tenderness in you. There is this understanding in you that is so unique to you, and please don't lose that in this lifetime. Okay? We just live in very difficult times. I have to tell you this. I have to acknowledge that. But you are rare children. You're the golden children of God, of the universe. Accept your gifts. You're meant to stand out again. You're not meant to be like anybody else. The kind of gifts you have, other people are never going to have. They cannot even dream about having it. So accept it as a gift. Don't take it as a curse. Okay? Whether it be your sensitivity, your empathetic nature, your brilliant mind, it's unique to you. Accept it. Okay? This also speaks about inner child healing. The child that is already a bit sad about the harshness of the world, the harshness of your family is also coming here a little bit. But it's time to move past that. It's really time to move past that, because you shouldn't really let words get to you anymore. Okay? The next thing here is, it talks about connection. The greatest power that will connect with you is the power of the universe, the power of God, the power of your spirit guides. Okay? And at any point of time you feel like you need help, the people you should be asking for help is your spirit guides and God, if you believe in. So prayer is especially important to you, and understanding your own self and being accepting of your own gifts is something you should be doing. See, I think what's so beautiful about this card, and this is one of my favorite cards in the deck, you have this being wearing the roses that she has on her very head. Like, people can make fun of her, but she sort of displays it proudly. She displays her uniqueness proudly, and she's very accepting of it, and that's something you should become too. Also, what I feel like, you need to connect more deeply with the universe at that. Okay, your spirit guides. And spend as much time as you can devote, of course, giving your other priorities in mind, to prayer, to contemplation. Just spend time on your own with nature. It can be prayer in various forms. It can be just enjoying a cup of tea, looking at the universe, looking at the blessings that God has bestowed so kindly at us. That is a prayer in itself, Whatever kind of prayer speaks to you, just make sure you take some time and indulge in that form of prayer. This can be a formal religious prayer for some of you, or just lighting a candle, or just sitting there reading a book. Anything can be a prayer, but there has to be a prayer unique to you, where you feel like you connect with yourself and you connect with the universe at large. Okay, that's something you should be doing. The next message for you is stand your ground. So interesting for it to be just below this card, isn't it? So this talks about building your confidence. This talks about knowing that you matter, your voice matter, and your presence matters. If not to any person, your presence matters to your spirit guides and to this universe. Okay, you should know that. And your presence at this point of time, at this juncture the universe is in, is necessary. Okay, you need to build that confidence from within you, and you can do it. You can accomplish anything you want to accomplish at this point of time. Alright, so value yourself is something that I really want to tell you, and stand your ground. Next is, I am just a thought away. So your spirit guides are willing to support you at any given point of time that you want them to support you. Again, like I always say, there might be an animal, or probably an animal you've had in your life, or just an animal spirit who's very close to you and they are always around you. Okay, that's something I really want to tell you. But your spirit guides and help for you guys is just a thought away. Always remember that, and do not ever forget it. I will always point you in the right direction. So you will always have help whenever you need it. Okay, you just have to ask for that help. Anytime you feel like you're at crossroads in your life, ask for help. If you need help deciding on something, you should ask for help. Okay, and I just feel like the only help you should ask for is from your spirit guides. Don't rely on people in your life when it comes to advice. Either listen to your own inner voice or to that of your spirit guides. Okay, now I'll just take the letter that you have from your spirit guides and let us see what is it that they would have to share with you. So the message for you is, dearest you, we have something exciting to share with you. You are a manifesting master and you don't even know it. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life: money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking, the guidance you're asking for about, have faith and be open to the many ways in which you will experience prosperity. Spirit is the source of your supply. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. So whenever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion as your fear were real. But the truth is that the universe is abundant and you are and always have been enough, and abundance is your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it. You are so on the right path. Keep believing and then see amazing things happen. Loving you more and more every day. So you are enough in yourself. The blessings you want in yourself, you're a manifesting master. So anything you put your mind to, you will be able to achieve. Just make sure to manage your internal state, because if you manage your internal state well, your life will be amazing. Okay, and your spirit guides are specifically reminding you that you are on the right path. So keep believing. Okay, and they are always available to point you in the right direction. So that is your message for you from your spirit guides today. I will leave you with that and I will see you in my next one. Bye. And if you have chosen pile 4, these are your messages from your spirit guides. So let us see what is it that they have to share with us today. Now, the very first instinct that I get about your spirit guides is they are extremely powerful beings. Like, they are beings who have lived on this plane, the earthly plane, before in their previous lifetimes, and they have sort of become beings that are very powerful. Okay, so with this information, I just feel like your own purpose is going to be very unique, and you are meant to accomplish a great deal when it comes to the world. Okay, and you are chosen to sort of be born at this point of time in the universe because you have a huge role to play in the grander scheme of things. All right, so you may also be responsible for a lot of people in the future, like maybe responsible towards guiding them, or responsibility towards their progress is also what I'm really getting here. Okay, but your spirit guides will always guide you every step of the way. So especially your intuition is something you should rely on 100%. Alright, now the next message for you is, this is about Freya. Now Freya is like a very powerful goddess, and again she comes with a raven. For a couple of you, raven might be one of your spirit birds, a spirit guide who really wants to come in and assist you. But this can also indicate a very strong ancestral protection around you. Like, any point of time something is going to go wrong in your life, it's almost like your ancestors surround you with their wisdom and your protection. Okay, now I also sense you may be in your lifetime currently, like whatever phase you're in, there are some things that are coming to an end and there are new things beginning. So I also sense a karmic ending of sort, like you have paid a lot of debt already, and you have paid a lot of debt on the part of your ancestors. Okay, like there may be some things that they needed to do in this lifetime, but they have not been able to do it, but they want you to do it on their behalf. And I just feel like which makes you so very capable, and it's almost like a breaker of chains, you know, that is what I'm getting here. So releasing of ancestral curses is also what I'm getting here, but also releasing them from certain bondages is something that I get here. Alright, you have a lot of lessons to learn in this lifetime, but you also have so unique protection around you. Like, it's almost like nothing can get through that spiritual barrier that you have. You have very strong protection around you. You may also have a lot of love surrounding you during this lifetime. And even if you may not be able to see that love, that almost acts like a protection around you, like a protection around your aura. Okay, that is something I really get very strongly. But either way, you have completed a phase of life in a way, and you're entering into a new phase. Bigger picture. So anytime you look at your life, you should always look at the bigger picture. For you, things are not always simple, you know. The impression that I get is the things that happen in your life are meant to happen a certain way because it is a part of a bigger picture. It is a part of a bigger plan for your life. Okay, like you may have gone through so much like an ordinary person, like an ordinary being would have broken down, but your spirit is like incredibly strong in spite of everything. Okay, so you almost are like a kind of a visionary. All right, your view of the world is going to be so different than the rest of the people, and it is okay. Your perspective is unique, your ideas are unique, and they are always going to be that way. So don't ever feel like, you know, your ideas are weird, or maybe, you know, your vision is not right. So don't ever doubt yourself. All right, your life journey is different. Make sure while making any decisions, you always look at the bigger picture. Even if you don't understand certain things that have happened in your life, trust that when you understand, you will understand. Okay, this may be sometime in the future, but in the end, the dots will all connect. I promise. All right. So the next message for you is that of a traveler. Now this can talk about, you know, being almost like a gypsy. Like in your life, you may have had to experience so much. Like every few days, you know, every few months. It's almost like a new thing is happening to you. But I also see this thirst of learning when it comes to you, and you should really keep learning, you know. That is what I'm getting. Exploring new cultures, exploring different ways of beings, and learning as much as you can. It's almost like, you know, for a couple of you, in fact, later on in life, travel can be something that is very significant for you, or you may choose to live very, very differently. It's almost like, you know, everything that you may own, you may carry it with you as a person. For you, later on in life especially, your life experiences for you are more important than your possessions. So that is something that is really going to be happening. But also for a couple of you, like we were talking about, since you're exiting an old phase of life, you're also entering a new one. So for a couple of you, you may feel like taking your life in a new direction, like changing your plans is also what I'm getting here. But for some people, I'm also looking at, you know, movement, like physical movement. Okay, all of that may be possible, but trust me, your spirit guides understand that. They understand where you're coming from, and they are always with you, always supporting you. Yeah, oh, okay. And they watch over you every day. Like, they see the decisions that you want to take, they see everything that is happening within you, and they understand it. Okay, and they support you in your decisions, but most of all, they love you and they watch over you every single day. That's something you need to remember. Okay, ancestral wisdom. So definitely this is like a message from your ancestors, and they are first of all very proud of you. And it's the sense I get here is, it's almost like they feel like they couldn't have done what you've done. They couldn't have gone through the experiences you've gone through and survived the way you have survived. So a lot of you are survivors, people that are so strong that it's almost astonishing here. Okay, but it's almost like your wisdom so much surpasses their wisdom, and they're incredibly proud of you for it. All right, but their love surrounds you, and you are always supported. Okay, that is what I have. Now the last thing I have here is also a postcard from your spirit guides. Let us see what is it that they have to share with you. Uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. It's almost like, the sense I get, this is like a message from your ancestors. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, the message of the traveler again, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new, which was exactly, you know, the moving in a new direction. Try something new, do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you will not take that first step into the universe and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We are so proud of you for being brave. See, it's definitely a message from your ancestors, and you're very loved and you're supported. Please don't be afraid to move into a different direction, to try something different. Your life purpose is unique to you, and you should always listen to that inner inkling that guides you towards something, because that inner voice within you is very strong. It is the voice of your ancestors, again ravens in the background, your spirit guides and your angels. You're very protected, you're guided, and your spiritual team is incredibly strong. I will leave you with that, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye.